My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is that I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. Always dance and sing. You're captivating me. All I need is to know that I'm in your heart and never be apart. All I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby. I can give you everything you want. Everything you want.
Climbing all four walls in my apartment. I can't spend another second with my brain. Gotta get up and get out, but there's a problem. Every time I go outside, I see your face. Wish you could be here right now, lay here by my side. All day, all day, all day. Tell me it's gonna be alright.
Where'd you go, babe? Can't you see that I need company? I'm losing it, losing my way. Only get through when it's you plus me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Honestly, can't you just call me? Where you at, where'd you go, babe? let me fix my mistakes. Wish you could be here right now, lay here by my side, all day, all day, all day. Tell me it's gonna be alright, we gon' work it out. No way, no way, no way, yeah. The floor is cold, it chills my bones. I'm all alone, send me to you. It's been a month since you've been gone. I'm all alone, send me to you. Yeah. Oh. I still miss you. Still miss you. The floor is cold, it chills my bones. I'm all alone, still miss you. It's been a month since you've been gone. I'm all alone, still miss you.
Lately I've been feeling like somebody else. Heard you're moving on with someone new. My friends keep telling me that it was for the best, but I don't know if I will make it through. Cause every morning I wish you were here with me, watching the sunlight fill my room. Falling asleep at night, thinking about you and me. Why did you have to be so cruel? I guess I should have known it from the start, but baby, I was so caught up in you, picking up the pieces of my heart. Oh baby, let me hold you, I just wanna hold you. Girl, I know we said some things we didn't mean, but thought that we could figure this one out. Hate the fact that our love now is separate, but maybe someday you will realize. Cause every morning I wish you were here with me, watching the sunlight fill my room. Falling asleep at night, thinking about you and me. Why did you have to be so cruel? I guess I should have known it from the start, but baby, I was so caught up in you, picking up the pieces of my heart. Oh baby, let me hold you, I just wanna hold you. I guess I should have known it from the start, but baby, I was so caught up in you, picking up the pieces of my heart. Oh baby, let me hold you, I just wanna hold you. Cause every morning I wish you were here with me, watching the sunlight fill my room. I guess I should have known it from the start, but baby, I was so caught up in you, picking up the pieces of my heart. Oh baby, let me hold you, I just wanna hold you. I guess I should have known it from the start,
take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in
Mic check 1 2.
I've been working overtime like crazy, just to show you how I really feel. Haven't had a single day off duty, just to show you that my love is real. Do you even care when I stay?
Mic check 1 2. Here we go, y'all. Everybody hit that thumbs up. I got some information for you tonight, guys. Everybody type salute in the chat. Type salute in the chat, y'all. A to Z Health is here. What's happening, A to Z Health? What up, Nicole A? How you doing, Nicole? Sam C is in the house. Salute. LaRonda's in the house. Salute. Hope my system picked you up. There it is. My system will pick you up. Remember, we do a giveaway at the end of every show. That includes this show. Bring up the camera. Bring up the camera. Cool. You know what? Sam. Sam, did you hit salute, Sam? Sam said salute, but the system didn't pick him up. Sam, type salute one more time, man, so you can get entered into the contest, bro. We are back, y'all. Welcome to Shannon Rawls channel. We got some things to talk about tonight, you guys. We got some things to talk about tonight. There it is. See, Sam, I don't know why I didn't pick you up the first time. I don't know why I didn't pick you up the first time, but it got you this time. You're in the running. I'm looking at it over here, Sam. You're in the list. Hey, Nicole. Nicole, type salute, just the word. Don't put the star. I think maybe it's because Sam put an asterisk, but that used to work. I don't know why it didn't work this time. But when Sam just typed salute by itself, it worked. So, Nicole, type salute without adding the asterisk. A to Z Health, you're all good. When you type salute to all A to Z, it picked you up. It got you. So you're already in the system. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to another episode of High Value Shan, where not only Shan a high value man, so is the content. The content is high value. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. We're just getting started. A little bit late, but it's okay. It's okay, you guys. I'm glad you guys are here, man. We're going to talk about so Monday I had a show that was called How to Keep a Man. It was a show dedicated to the ladies. Ladies, I was giving you the game. I gave you 6 definitive points that you need to know in order to keep a man. Women back in the day knew this. The baby boomers knew this. They kept their man. Their man stayed with them for a long time. But today, boy, look at the divorce rate. Well, we're upwards of 70% in the black community of fatherless homes. We are having an epidemic of the baby mama is an epidemic. Whether the guy left or whether she pushed him out, for whatever reason, we can't get along. We know how to have sex with each other, but we can't get along. For some reason, black men and black women, particularly, but really everybody across the board, just can't seem to cohabitate. We can't get along today. We find each other, we like each other, we date each other, we sex each other, we move in with each other, and then somehow everything falls apart. What is that? Why is it that people are not sticking together these days? Listen to me. I'm twice married, twice divorced. My last marriage was for no vow breaking reason when we broke up. I'm friends with my ex though. We cool. We talk all the time. We be laughing and stuff. But in a romantic relationship, we just couldn't connect the dots. Why is it that so many people are not connecting the dots and having bad breakups? I'm glad that we didn't have a bad breakup. We have a great relationship, great platonic friendship between me and my ex. But most people, I know what I'm doing with my ex-wife is not what's typically happening. People are breaking up and hating each other's guts. A sour of seed, what's up? I'm glad the system picked you up. Thank you so much. Why can't we get along? We know how to have sex. Nobody has sex better than black people. Boy, we know what to do in the bedroom. But do we know how to talk in the living room, in the dining room, in the kitchen? We know how to have sex in the bedroom. Nobody can beat us in that regard. But we know how to have sex in the bedroom, but we don't know how to talk in the living room. We're breaking up. Our relationships are falling apart. Even though America across the board has about a 53% divorce rate, the black community is at 60%. We're at the most divorced. Our women are the most unmarried. 1 in 4 black women will ever be married. What's going on? Why can't we get along? Now, I pointed out 6 points. 6 points from my observation and my travels, which are extensive, by the way, to help women be able to maintain a relationship. Let me adjust this microphone. For women to be able to maintain a man. See, it's one thing for women to be able to get a man. Nobody has any argument on women getting a man. Nicole A, look at Nicole A. Everybody look in the chat. Look at Nicole A. Look how beautiful she is. You know, men, we're visual creatures. When we see something that we like, we'll go after it. Goodness gracious. Look at January Renee. Look at the link. Hey, January. January, type the word salute in the chat and watch my system pick up your name. The reason why I'm asking you to type the word salute in the chat is because I do a giveaway. I give away merch at the end of every live show, and my system runs a random pick. And if you type the word salute, that's how you enter. So January Renee, type the word salute. Look, everybody take a look at January. She's beautiful. Women have no problem getting a man. Bat your eyes, show a little cleavage, smile, bam. You can get a man, but can you keep one? So I laid out 6 points on Monday. That's available. What's up, Heather? Okay, hands down, I got the best looking people in my chat. The fellas are the most handsome and the women are the most beautiful. Look at my man Terradome. Handsome brother. Look at Heather Woods. Good looking woman. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that smile. We know how to have sex with each other. We know how to get each other. Ladies know how to get a man. But women, do you know how to keep one? Do you know how to retain one for long term like our mothers and grandmothers did? Why are relationships breaking down? Ladies, why are you fed up with men? Men, why are you acting up? Men, why are you fed up with women? Ladies, why are you acting up? What's going on? So I laid out 6 points on Monday. Told the ladies, listen, if you got a man that you really like and you want to rock out with this guy for the rest of your life, because that's what's necessary, right? You're going to need a man. That whole don't need a man thing, feminism 3.0 that came around the 90s, that was some bullshit. That was individualism. Don't follow that. You guys, they did a rope-a-dope on us. Knock this out. You absolutely need a man. We need each other. That's the goal, right? Marriage is the goal. Building community is the goal. So ladies, since you already know how to get a man, I don't have to give you a podcast on that. But a lot of you guys are having problems in keeping one. A lot of you have a problem in keeping a man. So I gave you 6 points that will guarantee you to keep a man if you like him. It's 100% fail proof, your money back guarantee. Number 1, ladies, if you want to keep a man, don't be a slut. Not a hoe, not a whore, not a hoe. There's a difference between a slut and a hoe. I explained that in the video. Go back and watch it. Don't be a slut. Number 2, if you are a slut, stop. Do not be promiscuous. I broke down to you your body count that you should have by a certain age. I broke that down in the video. Go back and watch it. Number 2, if you are a slut, stop being one. Don't be promiscuous. Number 1, don't be a slut. Number 2, don't be promiscuous. Shout out to Mama's Boy. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up. Mama's Boy has blessed the channel with a super chat. I'm gonna go ahead and make Mama's Boy the stream sponsor. You guys know how we do over here. Don't act like you brand new just because I haven't done high value Shan since January, right? We're just getting back on this. I'm gonna make Mama's Boy our stream sponsor. Thank you so much for that blessing and investment in our efforts over here. Boom. Let's put Mama's Boy. You'll see the name is going right across the stream, right across the video. I appreciate you and salute to you. Mama's Boy, do me a favor. Type salute one more time just by itself in the chat. The same way Terradome just did. Type salute one more time in the chat. Okay, listen. Number 1, don't be a slut, right? This is the 6 guaranteed ways for any woman that has a man to keep him. If you don't do these things, you could probably kiss him goodbye. But if you want to keep him long term, listen, these are the things that your grandmother did. These are the things that your grandmother did. These are the things that my mother did. My mother kept my father for 50 years. I'm 50 years old. They met before me. My father just passed away last year. My father was with my mother the entire time. One way or the other, my mother kept my dad. 1, don't be a slut. 2, don't be promiscuous. 3, always tell the truth. Ooh, that's a hard one for you guys though, right? Women know how to lie better than men, so you attempt to do it. But as my mother taught me when I had to be about 14 years old, dirt comes out in the wash. Dirt comes out in the wash. My mother taught me, she said, and it never really caught on until I became an adult. Dirt comes out in the wash. Mom, what do you mean? Dirt comes out in the wash. Mom, I didn't get it. She told me this in the 80s, you guys. Dirt comes out in the wash. I remember when she told me that. I remember where we were standing when she told me. We were in the washroom in our house. I was a young boy, and we were talking about something that was going on. And she was like, son, never lie, because dirt comes out in the wash. And she was actually washing clothes at the time. Shout out to Mama's Boy. Everybody throw your ones up again.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up again. Mama's Boy not only blessed the channel one time with $5 super chat, Mama's Boy came back and blessed the channel a second time for $5 super chat. I'd rather do it this way, fam. I appreciate you, Mama's Boy. I've updated his stream sponsorship. Now he's at $10. Thank you so much. You know, your super chats help me do this. I have staff that I pay. We have to do research. I got to pay for this fancy software to have my logo right here and have streams. All this stuff costs money, and your contributions help. Your investments in the channel help. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, everybody.
Being number one isn't easy.
Thank you, Tara. Don't put that one up for him, because being number one isn't easy. See, watching the show is doing what you're supposed to do. But when you give a super chat, you're going above and beyond the call of duty, as we say in the military. And that's why being number one isn't easy. It's not easy for people to send a super chat. Shout out to Mama's boy. So my mother used to tell me, dirt comes out in the wash. Tell the truth and you don't have to remember anything. Tell the truth and you don't have to remember shit. You lie, you got to remember it. You got to make sure you tell the same lie. You got to remember how that lie went the first time you told it. Did you skip a part? Did you add a part? What happened? Why is your lie consistent? Or alternatively, if you always tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you ain't got to remember nothing. My mom taught me that. And remember, omission of the truth is also a lie. That means you can't tell part of the truth, ladies. You can't say, oh yeah, I went out and had fun today, and forget the fact that you went to a motel with somebody and smashed him. Don't tell somebody that you went to work all day, but then don't tell them that you went to after hours with your work husband. You can't say, oh, I went to work all day and I went and had a drink, and then I came home. Oh, did you fail to mention that you went to have a drink with your fucking work husband that's been trying to get at you for the last year? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Not the truth, the partial truth that you feel like telling, omitting the parts that you don't want to mention in nothing but the truth. No, it's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Ladies, if you want to be able to keep your man, you have to do 6 things. Number 1 is don't be a slut. Number 2 is if you were a slut, stop being one. All right? Stop being promiscuous. Commit to your man. Number 3 is tell the truth, even when it goes against your best interest. Men respect truth tellers. It's built in us. It's built in us. Even when you may say something that may sting, you'll have a better chance on being forgiven than if we find out that you lied later. Trust me. Trust me. Well, what's number 4? Number 4 of the 6 things that women need to do to keep a man is help with cooking and cleaning. Oh, that's so arbitrary, Shan. Everybody says that. Cooking and cleaning, that's so basic. What do you want, a slave? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Listen, it's baked in the cake. Men want helpmeets. And 2 of the things that men expect from women throughout his life is to help nourish his body and maintain a cleanliness in his environment. If your man has an apartment or a house, which is important, right? Because broke, that's a whole another show. If you got a guy that you really like and he has a place, help him with cooking and cleaning in his place. Oh, but I ain't married to him. I'm not doing nothing that ain't gonna let me. No, I'm not doing nothing that we ain't married. Oh, okay. Well, see, in Shannon's advice is dating and marriage should be indistinguishable. Help your man cook and clean, ladies. It's not that hard. I get it. It's going to be a tough one for the young ladies. The older ladies, I don't have an issue with. Older ladies don't have an issue with helping with cooking and cleaning. They do not have a problem with that. Young women, you'll be hard pressed to get a young woman in the kitchen whipping up a dope ass meal today. That's just not happening. If you are a millennial, if you're born after 1982, you are a unicorn if you love to cook and you're a woman in America. Black women particularly. If you're born after 1982 and you love to cook for your man, you are a unicorn. You heard it here first. Because predominantly everybody wants to go to fucking Uber Eats, Postmates, Grubhub. Order the food, send it over. Where are we going out to eat tonight? Everybody wants to go eat somewhere. Nobody wants to prepare a meal. Shout out to the ladies that know how to cook, love to cook, and want to watch and get a sense of enjoyment when they see their man enjoying her food. Everybody throw your ones up to Tara.
Being number
Tara
1 isn't easy.
Hit us with a super chat. Seeding into the anointing of my brother. Thank you so much. Seeding into the anointing of my brother. That makes me, I was born, my mother, I went to Zion Hill Baptist Church. I grew up in church. I sat on the pulpit. I married the pastor's daughter, my first wife. Oh, that makes me feel good. Seeding into the anointing of my brother. This is good ground. Shannon Rawls' heart is pure. His soul is real. And his spirit is that of a warrior. Be blessed. Thank you so much, Terradome. Terradome has matched the stream sponsor. So you know what I do when people match? I add the name. And TARRERDOME. Terradome is now a co-stream sponsor. His name is going across the board. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the blessing. Remember, I told you guys, we don't have donations over here. We have blessings. Every time you guys give a super chat or send me a Cash App or whatever to help keep this channel going and take the pressure off of me just covering everything, you guys are blessing me. You're not just donating to me. You're blessing me. Thank you so much, Terradome. So number one, ladies, if you want to keep your man, I already know that you know how to get a man, but if you want to keep one, like your mama used to, like your mama did, your daddy, like your grandmama did, your granddaddy, don't be a slut. If you are a slut, stop being one. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and help him with cooking and cleaning in his place. That's important to men. Sex is important, looking good and all that kind of stuff is important, but a woman that steps into her man's house, I'm talking in a committed relationship. I'm not talking about some dusty nigga that you just met. I'm talking about somebody that you actually like and that you want to keep around for longer than a year. When you get to his place, don't step over a dirty ass carpet that needs to be vacuumed. Don't ignore a pissy toilet. Don't brush your teeth in his sink and leave toothpaste stains all over the place on top of his toothpaste stains. When he comes with his clothes from the dryer, and help him fold them. Imagine that. Can you imagine? Fellas, imagine you washing your clothes and you finish drying them. You did a cycle. You come on, you throw them on the bed, and then your girl just scoots over and then she just starts helping you fold. And while y'all talk or watch TV, boy, tell me that's not a good feeling. The sex is good, I get it, but watching her help you fold them drawers and them socks and them jeans and them joggers and those t-shirts, oh, that's a good feeling. And she knows you hungry. Listen, here's the thing about hunger. This is the thing about women who feed their men. What up, Charles? My man Charles Faulkner's in the house.
Being number one isn't easy.
Hit the wrong button. Hoo-ah! Charles Faulkner Jr. is in the house. It's my guy. Listen, fellas, imagine when you wash your clothes and you dry them and then you dump the clothes on the bed or on the sofa and your girl just scoot over and just start folding shit. Come on, man. We know how modern women are, though. Most women is gonna be like, well, that ain't my shit. She gonna just sit there, keep on watching, looking at Instagram on her phone. You over there folding clothes and she's on Instagram. Like, that ain't my shit. This ain't my. Yeah, you ain't gonna stick around. You're not gonna wife her, right? I already know you're not. She's not gonna help. She's not gonna help meet your needs. She's not gonna help meet your needs. She's not gonna help meet your goals. Then you don't need her, right? She's more of a hindrance than a help. She's not gonna last too long. You're gonna be looking for another one to replace her soon. Fellas, imagine this, and ladies, this is a tip for you. Because we're getting ready to get into the show on how fellas need to do to get a woman. I'm ready to break it down for you guys. Yeah, that's right. That ain't my shit. Listen, a good woman knows what her man needs before her man asks for it. A good woman knows the needs of her man without him asking. Listen, ladies, I understand that you want to call him up and say, are you hungry? I know you want to shoot a text message over to him saying, did you want something to eat? A good woman don't have to ask that. A good woman can pay attention to what the fuck is going on in his life, know where he's coming and going, and know that he's hungry or not. You know when he last ate. You know what he likes to eat. And imagine you just having it for him. You know he worked all day long. You know he worked all day long and didn't pull over and get no fast food. So why ask him, do you need, and you've been at the house all day, or you was there earlier, or whatever reason, however the situation. Imagine him just coming home and he just smells your cooking. Oh man, that's so much better than Carl's Jr. at McDonald's. He smells your lasagna. He smells your steak. He smells your fajitas. He smells your hood tacos. And when he sits down, he is filling his belly because his belly is dry, is wearing him down. He's hungry, he's fatigued, and he's nourishing his body with the food that you prepared. Oh, you want a man? Help him with cooking and cleaning. You want to keep him? Help him with cooking and cleaning. If you're always asking to go out to eat, if you're always wondering, what we gonna order tonight? Don't expect no ring. And if you're married, you'll be headed to the divorce court soon. Trust, I'm just giving you the game. Listen, I know the rules of the game. I'm just giving them to you guys. There's 6 things that women need to do in order to keep her man, not get one, but to keep one. 1, don't be a slut. 2, don't be promiscuous. 3, always tell the truth. 4, help with cooking and cleaning. Help with cooking and cleaning. Help him with cooking and cleaning. Well, what's number 5, Shan? What's the 5th thing that women should do in order to keep a man? Uh-oh, hold on one second. The 5th thing that women need to do to keep a man is talk softly. It's to talk softly. Speak softly. Speak in soft tones at all times. No, I don't want you to be a concubine. Yes, sir. Yes, massa. Yes, sir. No man wants that. What the fuck? What are you talking about? No, what we don't want you to do is, I don't want your Oh, that's fireworks. Like, what the fuck? A man is masculine. He does not want his woman to also be masculine. Men don't want to match his masculine energy with his woman's masculine energy. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't speak your mind, ladies. That doesn't mean that you don't tell people what you're thinking. That doesn't mean that you are a meek little mouse that is walking in his shadow. No, that's not what we're talking about. No man really wants that. No man wants a yes person. But we don't want you bucking up when you get mad. We don't want you always yelling. Well, fuck it. We don't want that neck snapping shit that we do in our black community. Men don't like that. We never have. We tolerated it. Not no more. And this is part and parcel because you saw some women doing that shit and men tolerated that back in the day. We don't want that. I'm not going to say grandma and mama didn't do that. Men just tolerated it back in the day. Today, men aren't tolerating that shit. Speak softly to your man. We like femininity. To get your point across by speaking like a woman. Do you realize that you can diffuse and bring down the most loudest, most bravest, and most roaringest lion to calm down with your soft, feminine voice? Maybe you guys have a dispute. You're arguing over something trivial because that's usually what arguments are about, right? Like, who the fuck, why the toilet seat ain't up, or how come the peanut butter wasn't put back in the cabinet? Some bullshit like that, right? But when you see that the toilet seat is left up and you almost fell through to the water, right? Because he went and put up both the lid and the seat. He took a piss and then walked out, didn't put the seat back down. You wake up in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, the house is dark, and you need to go pee because you drank a lot of water before you went to bed, and you go into the bathroom and you just sit and your ass fall all the way to the water because the seat was put up. You're pissed. He's not used to putting seats down where he came from in his home, and you're used to the seat always being down, no matter what, right? But now that you guys are living together, the toilet seat somehow, when he finished using the bathroom, when he goes and takes a piss, he leaves the lid and the seat up. And you're used to being able to go at 3 o'clock in the morning to go take a piss and sit down and the seat be there to catch you. But no, you didn't fell all the way through to the water because he didn't do that, because you went to the bathroom in the dark and now you're pissed. Listen, ladies, everybody has to adjust, right? Let me tell you what we don't want to hear. We don't want to hear you get mad and start yelling and cussing and shit like that and being all rough and tough and masculine because we failed to put the toilet seat down. I know you're upset, ladies, and this is a tough one for you to do. Listen, I'm just giving you what you need to do to keep a man. I'm not saying that you are going to do it. Most of you don't do it anyway. That's why we're in the sad state of disregard that we're in now. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Ebo Sosa just blessed the Shannon. Ladies, listen to this man. Number 5 is vital. A soft, sultry voice will tame all wrath in a man. I'm putting that up on the screen. That's what we're talking about right now. I know you're mad, ladies. I know you're upset. But the reality is you're going to talk soft 3 days later anyway. So why not just do it now? You will be able to, he will be able to receive your message so much quicker, easier. It's more palatable when you speak like my man Ebo Sosa said in the super chat. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Thank you, brother, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Ladies, listen to me, Shan, as the Ebo Sosa says. Number 5 is vital. A soft, sultry voice will tame all wrath in a man. Don't buck up on us. We don't want to hear that shit. Speak softly. I'm not saying be a sucker. I'm not saying be a slave. I'm saying speak softly to us. We'll learn to put that toilet seat down every time we use the bathroom because we know you're there. Yeah, I talked about this earlier on my show. The number one reason of divorce in America is lack of effort. Somebody who doesn't give a fuck. That it's you might as well not even try to argue with me about that. I get, oh, you know what, it's infidelity. Oh, it's lack of, it's financial problems. Oh, it's irreconcilable differences and nobody's really saying, no, I'm telling you, all of that is going to circle back to lack of effort. The number one reason why people get a divorce today is lack of effort. Somebody's lacking the effort to do what they're supposed to do. And I can tell you right now, ladies, if you hollering at us, if you speaking at us, if you bucking up and yelling and shit and doing all that ghetto shit, we can't, it doesn't process with us. That's why I tell people most times whenever I watch a police video, and I see something crazy going on and women are involved, it gets worse. Ladies, you escalate issues with your loud, screechy ass voice. And while maybe men are trying to get something together, or maybe the police officer is talking to a brother and they trying to get an understand. And I need your badge number. And why you do what? Why you slam her against the car like that? You ladies start yelling and shit. Calm the fuck down. We can get through this a lot easier. Everybody can go home without a bullet in they back. Nobody has to get arrested if you calm down. But you guys you don't know how to fucking be soft. So if you want to keep your man, speak softly. 6 things that women need to do in order to keep a man. Number 1, don't be a slut. Number 2, if you are a slut, stop. No more promiscuity. Number 3, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. An omission of the truth is a lie. Right? Number 4. Actually, number 4, I put it out of order. Number 4 is actually speak softly. Number 5 is helping with cooking and cleaning. And what's the number 6 one? What's the number 6 one? Ebo, they're not ready for this one. Ebo, they're not ready for number 6. What's the number 6 thing that women need to do in order to keep her man? Not get her man, but keep her man. This is the problem, ladies, that you guys are having. Yeah, this is a problem. Eric says we wasting time. Listen, we got to save some. Eric, if we don't, I believe there's a lot of women that can be saved. There's some, Eric, we can't reprogram the older ones. Listen, I'm sorry. I look at people like computers. I'm a geek. And oftentimes we have to upload new software, new firmware to make the operating system run smoothly. There's some older models that just can't take the new software, man. But there's some young ones, though. Come on, work with me, Eric. Work with me. OG Patrice is here. OG Patrice, I need to talk to you about a show. Side note. Oh, Patrice, shoot me a DM over at Instagram, please. Side note. But Eric, we could save them. There's some that we can save. The older models who's willing to accept the new firmware, and the younger models that we can upload the proper operating system, we could save them. And that's why we're here. That's what we have to try, brother. We have to try. So what's the number 6 thing that women need to do if they want to keep their man? Sex on demand. Sex on demand, y'all. Sex. Let him take you to Pound Town whenever he wants. No, you don't have a headache. No, you're not tired. No, your vagina is sore. No, you're not wet enough. There's solutions for all of that. But if you do not give him sex on demand, and if you don't want to have sex, you better, what that mouth do? You don't want to have sex, you that tired that you, and he's sitting there with a rock hard penis. What that mouth do? What that mouth do? Don't you let him go to bed with a hard dick. What's wrong with you ladies? Don't you let him walk out the house another day with an erection. What's wrong with you ladies? Sex on demand, and you do it with a smile. You fuck him with a smile. You smile. Oh, you mad at him? So what? You tired? I don't care. You worn out? Okay, whatever. Oh, you on your cycle? What that mouth do? Men need sex. Drain him. You mad at him? And that don't, sex on demand, and do it and be a cheerful giver. Be a cheerful giver. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies particularly, if you do these 6 things, you are guaranteed to keep your man as long as you want him. Hopefully for a lifetime. Don't be a slut. If you are a slut, stop being one. Always tell the truth, right? Always tell the truth. Help with cooking and cleaning, speak softly, and sex on demand. If you can do that, ladies, he ain't going nowhere. There is no human being on the planet that is of the male persuasion, that is male, that has a woman that let his woman go and she did all 6 of those things. It's not, it just doesn't happen. The women that say that they've been married for a long, they did all 6 of those, or he forgave one for whatever reason. Ladies, if you have the ability to do those 6 things that I just mentioned, you will keep a man guaranteed. Guaranteed. I know that you won't do them all, though. That's the problem. The problem is you think that you don't have to do those things. You don't want to put in the work. You don't want to have sex on demand. You like to lie all the fucking time, oftentimes for no damn reason, right? You like to buck up and get loud. You won't speak softly even when you're upset. You cheat too much. You won't pick up a fucking, you won't wash a dish at his place. You won't clean the bathroom mirror with some Windex. Got toothpaste splatter all over the mirror. You won't clean it. You won't sweep the kitchen floor. You won't wipe off the countertops. You won't do anything. You won't do these things, ladies. I know you won't. You're good at 3 of them, but the other 3 you're not. Listen, you have to do all 6. You can't do 5 of them and then hope that one of them is going to be okay. That's not the guarantee. My guarantee is that you do all 6. I talked about that in the show. I want you guys to go watch that show. I did it on Monday. But I promised that we talk about the men. I promised that we talk about the men. Fellas, you're up. Fellas, sit back. It's your turn. Tonight is not about the women. Tonight is about the men. Men, we ain't perfect. We got issues, and I do put the onus on the problems in relationships on women, but you got some shit to get together too. You got some things that you need to work on too. And tonight I'm gonna tell you about how to get a woman. See, you guys don't know how to talk to women. Now this is big OG Shan. I'm 50 years old. I've been around for a while. I graduated high school in 1989. I've already had 3 high school reunions. So this is your big homie talking to you, fellas. So listen up. Put your headphones on. Turn the volume up. I got something to say to you guys. Ladies, you're welcome to listen, but I'm talking to my guys. I'm talking to my guys tonight. Fellas, you may not like to hear this, but it is what it is. You got a problem with it? Cam up. I'm gonna drop the link. If you think that what I'm getting ready to tell you is wrong, challenge me face to face. You see, fellas, there's some things that you got to do in order to get a woman. There's 9 things. There's 6 things that women need to do to keep a man, but there's 9 things that men need to do to get one. You see, fellas, you have an issue with getting chicks. I know you go to the club. You went to the concert. You went to the event. You went to the car show. You on campus. I get it. And you like that girl, but you don't know what the fuck to do. You don't know what to do. And the girl that likes you, you don't like her. The girl that you like don't like you, and the girl that likes you, you don't like. You ain't alone, brothers. We've been dealing with that. You know how long that conundrum has been around? That conundrum has been around for eons. Everybody got somebody that nobody likes, and everybody got somebody they like that don't like them back. But fellas, I'm gonna give you this is a little bit of game, because this is about getting a woman. This is about getting a woman. You see my t-shirt? Black men are perfect. We are. Black men are perfect. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, one of the founders of the Black Manosphere. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I want you guys to get this t-shirt. Go to O'Shea Duke Jackson's YouTube channel. The link is right there. Go grab this t-shirt. I think it was like $20. It's nothing. O'Shea took care of your boy. I rock this because black men are perfect. And I happen to be one of them. There's no lies told in this t-shirt. But some of you brothers don't know how to get a woman. You're perfect, but you don't know how to get a woman. I'm here to help. Big OG, Big Shan is here to tell you what to do. Now listen, times have changed. Did you know that 30% of men under 30 are virgins? Did you know that 30% of men under 30 are virgins? That means if we have a room of 100 men, 33 of them ain't never had no pussy if they're under 30 years old. A room full of men that are under 30, it's 100 of them, 33 of them has never had sex. Never had sex. I'm not talking about abundant sex. I'm not talking about sex frequently. I'm talking never even whiffed some pussy. Never even tasted some pussy. 30% of men under 30 are virgins today. So the idea that men are out here just smashing women, got a whole harem going on. The idea that men are just out there just picking up women and taking them to Pound Town and sending them home, that's bullshit, especially for young men. I got some numbers here. Did you know the CDC reports that virgins make up 12.3% of females ages 20 to 24? 12.3% of women aged 20 to 24 are virgins. But dig this. 14.3% of males 20 to 24 are virgins. It is the first time in probably the history of the human race that kids under 24 that are having sex or not having sex, where the majority of them are men. There's more young women fucking than young men. Why is that? When did that happen? How is that? I know the prevailing thought is men have just got girls and girls just, and he could pick from, it's so many, it's women, it's just the ratios is so crazy, and there's just plenty of women out there for all the guys. No, ladies, that's not true. I know what you hear from some of the hurt men. I know what you hear from some of the men who have, trust issues. But the reality is a lot of guys, they're not just fucking when they want to. This is from the CDC. More young women are having sex than young men. Now that number drops to below 5% for both men and females aged 25 to 29. So for 25 to 29, they start having sex, but it goes up equally. It's still more young women having sex than young men if you're 20 anything. It's not until you're 30 that men start having more sex than women. The number drops down to like less than 1%. It says actually 0.3% of virgins aged 40 to 44. Men are not having sex the way men are acting like they have it. And the men have been lying about their dick for years, right? Men have been lying and fronting. I mean, that's been happening for eons too. Oh man, smell my finger. All the shit that we go through in school. Oh man, I got with her. No, you didn't. No, y'all didn't. Y'all romped around in the sheets. Didn't know about, you didn't do nothing. You didn't get no pussy. Stop lying. But who's gonna check you? Who's gonna, come on. Dudes has been lying about lying on their dick for years. Hey, Lakeisha. So listen, guys have been lying on their dick for years. Ladies and gentlemen, men, I'm talking to you. You guys are not having sex like you claim you are. I like to talk to the young men because that's the ones that I think I can save. You guys are not fucking like you claim you are in your homeboy circles at the gym while you playing 2K on your Xbox or your fucking PlayStation 5. You're not smashing like you claim you are. You're not. I know you're not. But that's okay. That's because you don't know how to get a woman. Women don't know how to keep a man. Men don't know how to get a woman. But your boy Shan's going to give you the 9 steps that you need to get women. Now, I'm not going to discuss how to keep one, right? I'm not going to discuss the things that men need to do to keep a woman. Listen, I tell everybody, women, the 5 F's. Men, the 4 P's. Women, fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. That's how you get a man. It's easy. Be fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. You'll get the man you want. Most of you guys won't do that. Most of you ladies will not be all 5. Fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. Every man on the planet wants a woman who's fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. All of us, no matter how much money we make, no matter what race we are, no matter what country we live in, all men, all male humans want a woman who's who's all heterosexual males want a fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun woman. High value men require it. All women want a man who's going to provide, protect, problem solve, and procreate. Fellas, if you want to keep your woman, you must provide, protect, problem solve, and procreate. That's a whole nother show. So we're not going to talk about what men need to do to keep a woman. Provide, protect, problem solve, procreate. Ladies, to get a man, fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. I'm going to do a different show for that on what women need to do to get a man. I'm going to do a different show on what men need to do to keep a woman. But today is teaching men how to get a woman, which is the overreaching problem. Hayek Kai's in the house. My man Hayek Kai's in the house. I'm glad you're here, bro. Hayek Kai successfully married with his queen at the house. Hayek Kai, I'm breaking it down. I'm giving these brothers the game on what you use to get your woman. There's 9 essential tasks that all men who intend to get a woman must do. What's number 1, Shan? What's number 1, Shan? What's the first thing I got to do, Shan, to get the woman I want? I know you can get a chick. Fellas, can you get the chick that you want? Fellas, this is important because women are fucking, they're like investigators, dude. They will investigate your life to figure out if you can even get the first phone call. Fellas, this is what you must do to get the woman that you want. Number 1, you have to have a job. You have to have a job. Oh, that's easy, Shan. No. I don't mean just any job, brothers. Look what I put in parentheses. You see, one of the things that men think is that as long as they're working, they're good. That's not the case. Men, you must have a job long term. You must work. Work is important. Remember, women are evaluating you to see if you're going to be able to keep a woman. The 4 P's: provide, protect, procreate, and problem solve. They're going to evaluate you even while you're friends, your homies, or somebody that you just met in the early stages of your relationship. Fellas, you have to have a job. You have to work. And here's the thing. Salary don't matter. I know you hear it all the time. I want to, hypergamy is real. Women want a man that is equal to them on a socioeconomic status or above them. But typically, salary don't matter. Why? Because most men make more money than most women. Most men make more money than most women. So fellas, if you do this, you're good to go. You have to have a job, but you can't just have a job. You can't. Oh, shit. My man Theo Waff is in the house, everybody.
Being easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to Theo Waff. He just blessed the channel with an $11 super chat. That makes Theo the stream sponsor. Theo is my partner over at the Black Manosphere Meetup. Theo is the benefactor of the Black Manosphere Meetup. He is the executive producer of the Black Manosphere Meetup. Theo has allowed me to come in and help him make things happen at the Black Manosphere Meetup. If you guys don't know what the Black Manosphere Meetup is, go to this website, blackmanosphere.events. Blackmanosphere.events. Theo Waff is the man. When I tell you, shout out to Ebo Sosa. Ebo is in Bless the Channel again. I gotta get, but before I acknowledge you, Ebo, I gotta acknowledge my guy Theo Waff. Theo's my guy. Shout out to Theo. Appreciate you being here, man. Everybody throw your ones up to
Being
Theo.
number one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to Theo. But you know what? Come on, let's keep it 100. Ebo had already blessed us with a $4.99 super chat. Now he came back with a $19.99 super chat. Ebo keeps blessing the channel. Y'all, I can't even keep up with Ebo. Ebo's already at $24.98. I got to put Ebo Sosa as the new stream sponsor. Ebo Sosa, that's the second time. Ebo was the stream sponsor on the show Monday. Appreciate you. Everybody throw your ones up to Ebo.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to Ebo. Thank you for the blessing, brother. He said, must tithe to this wisdom. Ladies and men, please heed this info, please. Yes. My man Theo had said, enjoying this exceptional content. I appreciate you guys. You guys know that you're not donating to me, right? You're blessing me. You guys are blessing me. Thank you so much. So listen, I've already told you guys the 6 things that women must do to keep a man. That's the problem they're having. Getting a man is one thing. That's the 5 F's: fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. Keeping a man, women are having trouble with. Men don't really have too much problems keeping a woman. The 4 P's: problem solve, procreate, provide, and protect. But you got to understand something, ladies. Men have an issue getting you. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. That's what we're going to talk about right now. So number one, fellas, you got to get a job. You got to have a job. You got to work. But I didn't just say have a job. You have to have a job long term. And what do I mean by that? Salary don't matter. Why don't he got to make 100,000? I get all of that. The reality is most women are only providing 50% of the American economy as it is, right? Women are not out earning men. So typically they're going to run into a man that makes as much money as her or more. So that's why salary don't really matter. Real quick. Oh, shit.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up. Theo then came back with another super chat, y'all. He's blessed the channel with $39. He had already gave us $11. So Theo's at a solid 50. Hold on, let me put him up. Y'all You know we stop when people bless this channel. I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. When people bless my channel, I stop because they're going above and beyond. That's why I always say being number one isn't easy. So
Being
shout out to
number
my man
one
Theo.
isn't easy.
And Theo says, I lost weight based on your recommendation. So $1 per pound. Theo, you broke 50 pounds. That's what the fuck is up, bro. You know, we lose weight in the kitchen. We tone in the gym. Everybody, oh, I got to start going to the gym. First, you need to stop eating those burgers and macaroni and cheese. Shout out to my man Theo, who did a small, slight change on his diet. $1 per pound. He's down. Do you know how monumental that is? Damn, Theo, and that's fat. Don't lose weight too much. Don't lose too much weight too fast, Theo. It's only been a month and a half. Don't tell me you've burned, bro. You lost a lot of water weight. If you've lost 39 to 50 pounds in a month and a half, jeez, the fuck? I didn't teach you how to do that. You must have learned that on your own, bro. You didn't get that from me. Shout out to Theo. Shit, how you do that? Okay, we're gonna have to talk offline, Theo. We're gonna have to talk offline because I know you haven't built your new house yet, so your in-home gym is not done. You ain't did that in fucking 45 days. So whatever you're doing, you're gonna have to give us the breakdown. Because we getting ready to start up the morning burn, the daily burn workouts again at 6 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So shout out to Theo. Appreciate you, man, and thank you for the blessing. Thank you for the blessing. So listen, and oh, by the way, fellas, for those of you that are having issues with number one, long-term job history, Theo teaches men how to make at minimum $120,000 a year. Theo will today, if you are making $25,000, if you're making $40,000, if you're making $60,000, if you get with Theo Woff, all you got to do is go find his channel and you connect with Theo, you will be making $120,000 minimum this time next year. This time next year, you will be generating into your Bank of America checking account, and you will be paying taxes on an income of $120,000 minimum. Why do I say 120? Because Theo's going to teach you how to at least make $10,000 a month. Theo is a millionaire. Did I blow up your spot? I know a lot of millionaires. I don't typically say their names, but one of them is in my chat right now. Theo is a millionaire. I don't know if he wanted me to tell everybody that. So, but I've worked with Theo. By the way, Theo flew me out to Philly last month. He put me up in a fancy hotel. Theo will teach you how to make $120,000 a year this time next year. So for those of you having trouble with number one, get with Theo, period. Please, ladies and gentlemen, or my moderators, please put a link to Theo in the chat so people can click on it and visit that as soon as possible. Put that in the chat as soon as possible. I don't mean to blow up my man's spot, but I don't really, most of my millionaire friends don't want me to tell people that they're millionaires, but it's too late. I already let get out the back with my man Theo. So it is what it is. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, long-term job history. So salary doesn't matter as much as you think it does because most women don't make money anyway. Time and history. So whenever you look at the military, you'll notice that we have various stripes on our uniforms, right? When we wear our dress A uniform, our blues, right? You'll notice that we have our rank, and then right here, we have stripes. These stripes are for every 2 years that you are serving in the military. Time and service matters to women. It's no need to discuss having a car or a place because it comes with having a job. Women want to know, fellas, that you have a job long term. So many men work here as a forklift driver for 3 months and then he got a problem with the boss. And then he goes over here and he's working in the warehouse and he got a problem with his coworkers and he goes off and now he's fired from over there. Then he goes over there and he's doing door-to-door salesman. He's selling fucking encyclopedias. But he got a problem and a customer called and complained. Then he becomes a truck driver and he's driving trucks for fucking Amazon. But he didn't fucking threw a box in the wrong area, or he lost packages or some shit. Now he's having a job is not enough for women, fellas. Just having a job is not enough, because we know that you can bounce job to job, go here to here. Consistency matters to women, fellas. I'm sorry. If you want to be able to get a man, a woman is going to need to be able to see that you are consistent in your work history. I'm sorry, it is what it is. You have to have a job long term. 9 months minimum at the same spot. If you don't have a job long term, you shouldn't be dating. You don't deserve no pussy if you can't keep a job. Straight up. I said it. If you got beef, cam up later. You don't deserve no pussy if you ain't got a job long term. Work on yourself. You got some bigger fish to fry than trying to bust a nut. You got to have a job, fellas, and you need to have it long term. Women want to make sure that the person that she is getting ready to get involved with and potentially give her womb to has long-term job history, because consistency matters to women. And they want to see that before you go on your dates. They want to see that before you go on your dates. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I know that you've been told that it's not that. I know that you've been told that all you got to do is have the gift of gab. No, that's why you fellas are 30% virgins. That's why you can't get no pussy, because you ain't got no job. No, it doesn't matter that you just got hired somewhere. Now be there for a little while. Do you have the capacity to maintain a job? Because she wants to know if you have the capacity to maintain a family. She wants to know that you have the capacity to maintain your children. You have to have a job, but it needs to be long-term, fellas. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I'm sorry, it is what. Look at Nate. Look at what Nate just wrote. I'm a Class A CDL and certified plumber, but he's done it all. Nate will probably start his own plumbing business. He may be an apprentice under another plumber for a while. I don't know how long he's been plumbing, but the moment that Nate picks up his own truck and loads up his truck with $60,000 worth of his own plumbing equipment, including the router and all the other shit that comes with it, pipe cutting, everything that he needs, and he becomes an entrepreneur, Nate will be, if he wants to, as a plumber in any city in America, be making $100 and something thousand minimum. Every house in America has sewage. Do you realize that plumbing is a recession-proof profession? Whether people are making money or broke, the toilet gotta work. Whether people are making money in the stock market or broke because they lost their job due to the Rona, they gonna have to call Nate because the toilet has to flush. The water has to flow. The heat and system, the AC system needs to be, the copper piping needs to be replaced. Ladies and gentlemen in particular, if you want to be able to get a woman, you got to have a job, and it needs to be long-term. Short-term, quick shit ain't gonna cut it, man. Selling belts and bags in your neighborhood ain't gonna cut it. I know that's tough for a lot of you fellas, but that's what's required. That's what's required. Now, Shannon. Well, I got a job, Shan. I'm good in my career. I'm good on my job, man, but I'm still having trouble with getting the women, man. I've been working at Sears for a while. I've been at Target as an assistant manager, bro, for 2 years, Shannon. I'm solid over there. I'm probably gonna be moving up, and I'll have my own store soon. Got it. I got it. But Shan, I'm still having trouble because there's this woman in my apartment complex that's fine, but she ain't checking for me. I don't know why. I'll tell you why. Because of number 2. You got to be clean, brother. You got to be clean. Do you know how many slovenly, nasty, crusty niggas is out there? It blows my mind. Now, I'm a Nupe. Yo to the Nupes. We're exceptional. But a lot of you crusty niggas don't even know how to bathe good. You don't even know how to bathe good. You must look immaculate at all times. You must look immaculate at all times, brothers. Do you know one of women's biggest complaints is that nigga look? Where do you think the term dusty came from? Do you think a woman would be able to even fix her lips to call me, a 50-year-old man, with this salt and pepper, dusty? She knows she'd be lying just to say it. You can't call me dusty. You can't look at me and say I'm dusty. I don't exhibit dusty, and you shouldn't either. Fellas, the number 2 thing that you must do at all times is look immaculate at all times. That woman in your apartment complex that's not giving you no time of day, she saw how nasty your ass looked when you went down to get the mail. You ran into her in the elevator, and she smelled your funky ass. She saw your dirty shoes. She sees how you look when you run to 7-Eleven real quick. Fellas, you got to be immaculate at all times. Let me tell you something. Half the t-shirts in your t-shirt drawer need to be thrown out. Half the t-shirts in your t-shirt drawer need to be thrown out. Do you have 14 pair of underwear right now in your underwear drawer? I know you don't. Don't lie to me. I know y'all niggas don't. You are supposed to have, all men 18 and older until you die should have 14 pair of crispy, good conditioned underwear in your underwear drawer. Not 7, not 6, not 11, not trying to hair up and wash again. You need to have 2 weeks of underwear in your underwear drawer. Your funky ass needs to have 14 pair of underwear in your underwear drawer. How big you are, it don't matter. You know, it's some big brothers, man. It's some big brothers that is just clean. He's a big dude. He sweats a lot, but he's clean. He knows the importance of looking immaculate. And too many of you brothers do not look immaculate. Do not let a woman call you dusty at first glance. Do not make a run to 7-Eleven. Do not make a run to the post office. Do not run to the bank to go deposit some money or go to the ATM. Do not leave your house looking crusty and dusty. T-shirts. You got old shit. You got holy ratty drawers. And this is no investment, man. Think about how much money I'm talking about. Underwear? Do you realize that you can go to Target and get 14 pair of underwear for under $50? I ain't telling you got to rock Calvin Klein. I ain't telling you to rock the underwear that I ain't telling you to get the shit that I got. I'm just telling you that you got some nasty drawers. And no matter how much you wash them, they still stink. Far too many men are not clean. You have to be immaculate at all times. Do you own a pair of crispy white tennis shoes? There's a certain amount of shoes that all men have, but we like to rock sneakers. I'm not telling you to even get no Air Force Ones or nothing. But when you wear your white sneakers, are they crispy white or are they dingy white because you've had them for a while? Do you own it right now? Come on, listen, you don't have to tell me. I don't want you to put it in the chat because I don't want you to blow up your spot. I already know that you ain't got 14 pair of underwear. So you need to get that done. It's ASAP. Like, you should be right now listening to me. Your ass should be on Amazon ordering some drawers. Or right now, jumping in your car, put me on the AirPods, and run over to Target and go buy some drawers right now. 14 pair minimum, every man. 21 if you a baller. 14 pair of underwear, minimum. All right? But what about your shoes? Women, they size you up when you meet them, right? Women size you up. In a second, they've mastered the art of, that's it. You see, did you catch that? Did you catch that? This is what women will do. That's all she needs. In a split second, she'll determine if you a dusty motherfucker or not. She can see in her peripheral them dingy white sneakers that you seem to always like to wear. You need to have some crispy white t-shirts, brothers. And let me tell you something about your fingernails. You see these fingernails? These motherfuckers is crispy clean. My fingernails stay clean all day. All day. And I'm a mechanic. I know how to fix shit. I can build a house. I can crawl up under a house. I can get up in the attic. I can change a transmission. I can get greasy, but my fingernails stay clean. Everybody, fellas, all of you right now, look at your hands. Fellas, all of you right now, look down, look at your hands that you typing on your iPhone with, watching this show. Look at your fingernails. Do they need to be clipped? Take your ass and go get a fingernail clipper. Clip your fingernails, brothers, and wash the grime up from under your fingernails. This is why you can't get a woman. Because if you're not conscious of things like dirty fingernails, you'll have them when you meet somebody. And women look for that. They check. What kind of hands does he have? Women think, you know what they think of? He's going to put them fingers in my pussy. Listen, we keep it 100 over here. I think my mother's watching the show right now, but Mom, I got to talk to him. I know I'm military, Mom. I understand, we do white glove inspections in the military. I know Mom, I know you taught me cleanliness, but I got to talk to him like I need to talk to him. Fellas, women look at your nasty fingernails and the first thing she think is you are not putting those things near my vagina. You cannot put your finger, I wouldn't mind you fucking me with them fingers, but you're not. Because if your fingernails is nasty, then so is your teeth and so is your drawers. If you can't keep your fingers clean, then your balls are cheesy. That's what women think. That's how they feel. Listen, I'm in fashion. Well, Shannon, how do you know? Because I'm in fashion. Because I've been married twice. Because I'm a Nupe. Because I know everything about women. I deal with the most beautiful women all the time. I'm a film producer in Hollywood. I'm telling you what women want. And if you got dirty fingernails, you've just in a split second been evaluated through and through by a woman based on the nasty, grimy claws of yours. Fellas, some of you guys right now are listening to this podcast, listening to this show, whether you're listening to it live or you're listening to the replay, and your fingernails are dirty right now. Clean your fingernails, man, and keep them clean at all times. All times. Make it a point. Buy 5 fingernail clippers. Keep one in your bathroom, one in your car, one at your job, right? And then now you got 2 spare. One in your gym bag, and one. I should have said 4, but 4. You need 4 fingernail clippers. One in your bathroom, one at your job, in your desk, one in the glove compartment of your car, right? One in your gym bag. All men need 4, I got like 7, but all men need 4 fingernail clippers. One in your bathroom, one at your job, one in your car, and one in your gym bag. Where you can clip and snip them claws at any given time. When women see nasty, look what Lakeisha wrote. When women who is as fine as Lakeisha is, see a man with nasty fingernails, she's gonna think you're not bringing them near my pussy, and your balls are probably salty and cheesy. So those won't be getting sucked. I'm not even gonna hold them. And your ass crack is nasty. And your toilet is probably pissy and brown. It's supposed to be white. You wear the same socks every day. That's just the shit that they think. Fellas, you must be immaculately clean at all time. What do your clothes look like? Are they frumpy and dumpy? What? Look at this t-shirt I'm wearing. Does everybody see this t-shirt that I'm wearing? This is jet black. This is a jet black t-shirt that I've worn before. Look at the collar, nice and tight. Look at the letters, crispy. What do your t-shirts look like, guys? Are they dumpy and frumpy and loose and the neck is all stretched out and the black looks like an ashy gray? Do your black t-shirts look like ashy gray now? And you know that t-shirts don't cost nothing but $7.99. Your favorite rap t-shirts are only $19.99. If you in LA, that's all I sell them for at Bars Raw. I only sell them for $20. You need some crispy white t-shirts. Crispy white tennis shoes. You need to keep your fingernails clean and no more frumpy, crumpy, dumpy, dingy clothes, man. What do those jeans look like? What do your jeans look? I know that they're your favorites, brothers, but you can't get a woman. What do you think you're gonna do if you're going out the house in them sloppy ass jeans? You've had them for 8 years. It's time to buy another pair. Fellas, I'm talking to you. I love you, brothers. And I want you to get these women that you want to get. But she's not going to check for you if your fingernails is dirty, your tennis shoes is dingy, and your t-shirts is worn the fuck out. Shout out to Nate O'Shea. Black men are perfect. Shout out to my man O'Shea Duke Jackson. Shout out to Nate for supporting him. Exactly. Look at this brother. Look at Nate's photo. Look at the brother, looks crispy clean. Got on his blue and crimson. Got a clean cut. This is what you must look like at all times, fellas. Not just for photo day. You see how Nate just said, fuck it, let me go ahead and buy a new t-shirt. This is probably what he does all the time. He probably just like, let me just go grab some. Oh, I like that. Let me grab one of those. Keeps the wardrobe fresh. Keeps the t-shirts and the jeans and the underwear and everything on rotation and gets rid of the old shit. Either throw it away or give it to Goodwill. Wear white, fellas. Wear white, fellas. You know, quick story. When I was in Africa, I was serving during Black Hawk Down, during Operation Restore Hope. 1993, I went to Mombasa, in Kenya, country of Kenya, Africa. And one of the hottest commodities that people wanted to trade, the locals wanted to trade with me, would you believe it was white socks? I called my mother, who was back here in the States, and I said, Mom, on my next care package that you send me a pack of white tube socks. She was like, white tube socks? Like, you don't even wear white tube socks. You wear the green ones that the Army issues. And I was like, yeah, those are good for my boots because they're thicker, but I need you to just send me some gym socks. Jimmy, send me a pack of white tube socks. She was like, why? I said, Mom, because that's like money over here. Back then, in 1993, when I was in Africa fighting for our country, I used white tube socks, gym socks, as a bargaining tool to get hand-carved African artifacts made from the locals. They wanted white tube socks. And I asked them, why do you guys want white gym socks? I'm like, that's everywhere in America. Like, we get that everywhere. It's nothing. He said, no, not over here in Africa. He said, I was told, 93, white gym socks, white socks is a sign of cleanliness. Men use white socks in Africa at the time to show women that they're clean. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. I couldn't believe it, you guys. I said, men wore white socks in Africa? Mom, send me a pack of gym socks. My mom, next care package, flight over to me. Socks. Those socks was like money. I was like, man, can you make me a sword hand carved with, yes. Pack of socks, please. Fresh white, not dingy, not worn, fresh white out the pack. You guys, we take shit for granted over here in America, but in Africa, that was like gold. Fellas, the number 2 thing that you must do if you want to get a woman, not keep one. We're going to do that. It's a different show. To get a woman is you got to have a job and you got to be clean at all times. You got to have crispy white sneakers. No more dingy sneakers, bro. I'm sorry, just no more dingy sneakers. You can't have a speck of dirt under your fingernails. Clean fingernails are required. It's not an option. I don't give a fuck what job you do. I don't care if you're a mechanic. I've been a mechanic and I still maintain clean fingernails. You must get rid of all your frumpy dumpy clothing. No dingy t-shirts, nothing with a loose neck, no belts that are fraying. You know, some of y'all got some shitty belts right now. Fellas, think about that leather belt that's in the closet. That shit is falling apart. The backside is falling off, ain't it? Don't lie to me. The belt hole that your belt buckle clamps into is stretched out. It's not a hole no more. It now look like a fucking oblong. Now it look like a peanut. Get a new belt, bro. Bruh, get a new belt. Stop wearing that worn out fucking belt. You don't think the women see that. They see that. Your coworker that you like sees that shitty belt that you wear every day. She sees those dirty fingernails, bro. That's why you can't get a date. That's why she's not checking for you. She don't even know why she's not checking for you. I'm telling you what it is. And here's the bonus. Here's the bonus. Smell good. You guys are not wearing fragrance enough. You do not know the impression that you will make on a woman when you go in to give her a friendly hug, or you walk past her in the hallway at work, or you guys are sharing the same elevator at your apartment building. When she smells a good man. Oh, brothers, you just don't know. Ladies, throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Ladies, throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
A good smelling man is a psychological impression on her, long lasting. Ladies, throw your ones up if I'm telling the truth about a good smelling man. If you're watching the replay of this show, throw your ones up in the comments. There's nothing like a good smelling man to a woman, even when you're wearing casual clothes. You do not need to wear cologne when you get suited and booted. You wear cologne. Do you know how I wish you could be here right now and smell me? Fellas, I got on some joggers. I'm rocking some all black camouflage joggers, a black t-shirt, and I smell lovely. A woman was to come in and give me a hug right now, she'd be like, God damn. She won't say nothing. It'll just, I've imprinted myself on her. I've imprinted myself on her. There's nothing like a good smelling man to a woman. Now, here's the thing. A lot of men will argue about body sprays like Axe versus cologne. Kevin Samuels, my frat brother, will tell you, Axe, throw that shit away. The fact that most of y'all niggas don't smell like nothing or you stank, I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm at the point where we are this is a state of emergency. Wear whatever you can. Many of you don't wear nothing. You leave the fragrance of your lotion and your soap and call it a day. That's not enough. The dial gold bar and the lotion you put on ain't enough, fellas. You got to smell good. You have to be lack of effort. I told you the number one reason for divorce is lack of effort. You have got to smell good. That's a bonus, fellas. Salute, Lewis. What up, Lewis? Lewis is in the house. Lewis has 60 bottles of cologne. This brother, and he's a Marine. He knows the importance. See, some of us got it, but a lot of you guys don't. Lewis, unfortunately, you are a minority. I know brothers talk about fragrance, but they don't have it. If we were to inspect most men's bathrooms right now, we would find a lack of fragrance or some shit that's been in there forever because they don't never wear it. Because they don't wear it. Nicole A, look how fine Nicole A is. She put her one up. She said, I need a man that, if she had a man that just smell good when she hugs him, when she walks with him hand in hand. They go to the concert together and you don't smell like nothing. She smells great, but you don't smell like shit. Fellas, a fragrance is good. Listen, the number two thing, there's two things I've already given you. And if you want to get a woman, I'm giving you the game on how to get a woman. One, you got to have a job. You got to have a job long term. Two, you got to be clean, smell good. Be clean, smell good. All right? You must look immaculate at all times. You can't look immaculate when you get dressed. You can't look fly and crispy when you're getting ready to go somewhere. You got to look good when you wake up and you're going to fucking 7-Eleven. All right? That's number one. I mean, that's number two. Fellas, number three. Look at me. Number three, if you want to get a woman, fix your teeth. Fix your teeth. Ladies, I know they're laughing right now. All the women just fell out their chair. Fix your teeth. There's three things you got to do every morning, fellas. You got to brush your teeth. You got to floss. You got to use mouthwash. Most of you brush your teeth and that's it. You walk out. Fellas, there's three things you must do. Brush your teeth, use floss, and then use mouthwash. The ladies are falling out their chair right now. Guys, if you want to get a woman, you think they're looking at your fingernails? You think they looking just at your fingernails? She's checking your smile, bro. She's checking your smile. You gotta, if your teeth is fucked up, you gotta fix your teeth, man. I'm not gonna put too much on this one. I don't have any details or notes for you, brothers. I just want you to fix your teeth. Fix those cavities, fix those holes. Get that one dingy tooth. You know that one brown tooth that's right here? That one dead tooth that you got? Bruh, you got money for rims on your car. You spent your hard-earned savings on getting a PlayStation 5 plus the $80 game that you wanted to play. And you won't invest in a smile? Lewis, come on. Lewis is my kindred. He's a kindred spirit. Bad teeth equals bad health. Fellas, you gotta fix your teeth. Women want, one of the number one things when anybody polls a woman, what do you like for? Oh, I like a nice smile. You know what a nice smile means? Nice teeth. They don't care about how far your lips go up or down. They want to make sure that you can show those pearly whites. Fellas, you got to fix your teeth. I'm not going to stay here too long. But you got to have a job, and you got to have a job long term. You got to be clean. Fellas, you got to fix your teeth. You do. I'm sorry. So make an appointment. Oh, but that's not part of my health insurance. Pay out of pocket. I don't give a fuck what you do. Pay cash. You got the cash, bro. You got the money to go pop bottles and go to the club, right? You got money for the VIP section at the club, but you won't go to a dentist to say, hey, give me the work over. It ain't gonna cost you more than $2,000 to do a whole work over. Most times it's only gonna cost you a couple $100. And then maintain the motherfuckers, man. You gotta do 3 things every day. There's no days off. 7 days a week. I wish I could look, I wish I could call up women and be like, hey, women that I've dated or been with, and say, tell me a time that I didn't brush, floss, and use mouthwash. They won't be able to tell you that. I brush, I floss, and there's 3 things you got to do 7 days a week. If you don't have mouthwash in your bathroom right now, when you go get those 14 pair of underwear, you need to get a bottle of Scope. You need to get 2 bottles of Scope, and I'll tell you why. Everybody, throw your ones up.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Evo Sosa keeps blessing us, man. He keeps blessing he says, look, brush, floss thoroughly. Gargle with peroxide and oil pull. You can use the inside of banana peels too. Rub your teeth with it. He's giving you game. I haven't heard the banana peel thing. I'm gonna look it up. I know about oil pulling. You guys know about oil pulling? Look it up. You can go to YouTube. Just type oil pulling on YouTube. You'll learn all about it. Shout out to my man Ebo Sosa for continuing to bless the channel. We had to put that up on the channel. I had to put that up there. But look, Nate says, if I fix my teeth, she's wondering who you out here searching for. Exactly. That's what you want. You know, women don't want a man that other women don't want. Here's a sidebar. Women want men that other women want. Women want men that other women also want. If you fix your teeth and your woman's asking you, what the fuck are you doing that for? Who you trying to look fly for? Then you're doing the right things, fellas. Keep up the good work. Make sure your woman stays. Yeah, I know. That's right. So you better keep it up. Keep it up. You don't want nobody to snatch me up, baby. Get them teeth fixed and make her wonder why you doing it. Exactly. Fellas, you got to fix your teeth. You got to stay clean at all times. You got to look immaculate at all times. You got to have a job long term. The next thing, fellas, you got to do, you got to cut your hair weekly. No, not every 2 weeks. I'm sorry. Those days are over with. That's what we used to do. Bi-weekly is for niggas that already in a relationship. Hoo-ah! If you get a haircut every 2 weeks, you are already cuffed. You are okay. If you're single, you must cut your hair every week. Hoo-ah! That's the rule. If you haven't heard it, you heard it here first. I'm telling you the golden rule. Haircut. You must cut your hair every single week until you get cuffed. Hoo-ah! If you are in a relationship, you can now get your hair cut every 2 weeks because she's probably stressing you out anyway. Fellas, you got to cut your hair every week. Line that shit up. That shit needs to be crispy. Crispy lines, bro. Have that taper. I need that taper in because they checking. You know, we got kitchens too. Fellas, we get kitchens too. Fellas, we got kitchens too. Taper that shit up. Learn how to do it yourself if you can't go to the barber every week. Because I get it. Sometimes, you don't have time to make a run to the barber, sit down at the chair, so on and so forth. Bruh, go get you some manscaping shit, taper it up until you can maybe go to the barber every 2 weeks. And then on that off week, you keeping your shit lined up. You got to cut your hair every week if you're single, man. I'm sorry. Hoo-ah! I'm sorry. It is what it is. You cannot cut your hair every 2 weeks if you are a single man. Lady Navoa is in the house. Hey, Lady Navoa. Glad to have you here. Fellas, you have to cut your hair every week, every 7 days. A clipper should be touching your hair in some form of fashion. Should be checking for your beard, some form of fashion. When you already know when you keep this beard nice and trimmed. If you got a beard, right? You got to keep it nice and trimmed. No booger wolf shit. We don't do the booger wolf. Women don't like this. Women don't like this. Ladies, y'all like this? You like a nigga that look like this? Is this what you like, ladies? Tell me. I want to know. Put it in the chat. If you like rough and tough, booger wolf, lumberjack, let me know. Or do you want a brother that's nice and trim? You don't have to keep it low. You can have a full, but you can't be. And back here, you can't be like this. The back of your neck can't be like this. She's looking at you when you walk down the hallway. She sees you when you go to the grocery. You like that girl that she's the cashier at your local grocery store, and you just like looking at her. Well, when you pulling out your wallet or you putting the food from your basket onto the conveyor belt at the register, she's looking at this kitchen of yours in the back of your neck. And you wonder why she ain't giving you no time. She just wants you to check out and leave. Like, get the fuck out of here. If you are single, you must cut your hair every week. I got a Cash App. Lewis Conyer. Shout out to Lewis Conyer. Lewis, I'm going to put you, listen. I said that Cash App is for people that probably, fuck that. Lewis Conyer. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Lewis Conyer just hit me with a $20 Cash App. And he says, thank you for the game. The fact that Lewis probably hit me with a Cash App, I think he already knows this game. He's probably thanking me for giving other niggas the game because these other niggas is making it hard for all of us. Because women, unfortunately, they'll look at one dude and they'll judge us all. This is what it means by niggas ain't shit. They don't differentiate clean motherfuckers versus, they just say this motherfucker's so messy and he's so bold. Fuck all these niggas. Shout out to Louis Kanye. Everybody throw your
Being
ones up.
number
Louis
one
Kanye
isn't
for a $20
easy.
Cash App. Thank you so much, bro. Ladies, tell the truth. Would you want your man or a guy that's interested in you to always look sharp? That's what the haircut, a haircut is like, man, a haircut is like a woman putting on a fresh dress. To a woman? Oh, come on. Fellas, clean finger. Let me, okay, everybody, I wish I had a thing that everybody can just imagine this. Everybody imagine. Imagine this. Clean fingernails, crispy white shirt, crispy white shoes, clean jeans, not frumpy, not skinny either, but nice jeans. He smells good. He smells good. He smells like a fresh man. When he says, hey, you smell that minty winter freshness on his breath. Imagine, ladies. He smells good on his body, and when he speaks, you smell that minty fresh breath. And he got a sharp haircut. Ladies. Come on, ladies. Tell me the truth. Am I lying? Am I lying, ladies? Tell me that you would not give him any more time of day than the booger wolf nigga with the dingy t-shirt and he don't smell like nothing or he stank. Come on, tell the truth. It's true. Cut your hair weekly, guys. If you're single, you got to cut your hair every week. You got to trim that beard every week. You do. This is effort, man. Effort. This is what women mean when they talk about effort. When men seem to think oftentimes that we can just come and go as we fucking please, and that's not the case. And I really don't care how much money you make, because if you make a lot of money and you frumpy, then you're still only getting a certain level of woman. Imagine if you did everything that I'm talking about and you made money. Ooh, bruh. You just leveled up on the women that's in your dating pool. Fellas, I'm sorry, but you have to have a job long term. You must be immaculately clean at all times, including when you take the trash out into the dumpster in your apartment building. You must fix your teeth, man. There's no way around that. There's no way around that. And you got to cut your hair every week if you're single. Keep your hair cut every 2 weeks if you're in a relationship. Keep your hair cut every 2 weeks if you're in a relationship. The number 5 thing, because there's 9 of them that you got to do, fellas. Fellas, hear me out. Most of you guys can do this. It's not hard, but some of you guys don't care. The number 5 thing that you got to do of the 9 things that you need to do to get a woman. Fellas, you got to buy a watch. This is my Rolex I'm wearing right now. This is Daytona. You gotta buy a watch, fellas. Shan, what does that matter? You don't have to buy a $40,000 Rolex. You don't have to do that. You don't have to buy a $400 watch, but you have to get a nice timepiece. And no, I'm not talking about an Apple Watch. I got an Apple Watch. I got 3 of them. Here's the one I wear daily. Here's an Apple Watch 6 SE. Here's an Apple Watch 3, I think. And then this is a 5, I believe. I'm not sure. I forget what number, because I'm going to grab the 8 when it comes out in a couple of weeks. I got 3 Apple Watches. All of them work. All of them are fine. That don't count. Fellas, you got to buy a timepiece. You got to buy a timepiece. And this is what you're going to wear typically when you're going somewhere special. You can't buy an Apple Watch and then get a fancy band. No, it's not what I'm talking about. No, Apple Watches don't count. You got to get yourself a nice timepiece. Something nice, man. Something nice. Doesn't have to be a lot of money. Could be $100. Could be $200. It could be $1,000. You got to get yourself a nice piece. Jewelry is not needed. I don't mean that you got to get a bracelet. You got to get a chain. You got to get a Cuban. I ain't talking about all of that. That's extra. That's all extra. And if you do get a chain, you really only need one chain max. But you got to get a nice timepiece. This is essential. Do you know what? And so with Shan, why is that important? Why is having a nice timepiece important to women? Consistency is one. Punctuality and timeliness is another for women. And men who care and monitor time. There's a few things. Okay, have you ever been in, fellas, have you ever, okay, ladies, I'm gonna ask the ladies. I'm not gonna ask the fellas. Ladies, have you ever been in the car with a guy? Ladies, have you ever been in the car with a guy? Have you ever been in the car with a guy and he is driving and he sees a parking space? Hear me out, ladies, hear me out. You're driving with him, he sees a parking space and he busts a 3-point turn in just 3 points. And he parks that car. Tell me that don't make you moist. Hoo-ah! Fellas, do you know parking your car is a turn on for women? If you can, because it lets them know that you are in fucking control of heavy machinery. You see, most women can't just swing a car into a parking space and park that bitch like it ain't nothing. But when she sees a man pull up, see a spot, pull back, pull straight, pull in, and he's done in 3 points. He does a 3-point turn in 3 points. You just made her panties wet. That seems very arbitrary, right? That you think, what the fuck? Really? That matters. It's the small things. The success is in the details, fellas. It's the small things that matter that you don't pay attention to, that many men don't pay attention to. Women want to know that when she's driving or she's riding in an automobile in which you are in control, that she's giving her life to you to keep her safe. This is part of the P's. I'm giving you a little insight on what I'm going to talk about on the 4P broadcast. On the protection broadcast. When a woman sees that a man that she's giving her life to in the passenger seat of the car, that he has control over that vehicle to the point where he can 3-point park in 3 points, she's feeling completely safe. But you don't see that as an advantage. Well, it's the same thing with watches. So you see, when a woman sees that a man cares about his timepiece, she realizes that this man is punctual. That when he says, I'm on my way, he'll be here when he says he will. She says she knows that a man with a nice timepiece, when he says, be ready by 8, she better be ready by 8. Fellas, you need a nice timepiece. I know it seems small, but trust me when I tell you, it works. It works. What up, D Will? Wednesday, I got caught up, man. Listen, fellas, you need a nice timepiece. It's essential. Don't argue with me. Just go get one. At least one. And Apple Watches don't count. You got to get a nice timepiece. My mother loved them. My father always had a nice gold. My mother rocks. Fellas, get yourself a nice timepiece. It matters to women, believe it or not. If you want to get a woman, you have to have a job long term. You have to be clean. You got to fix your teeth. You got to cut your hair on a weekly basis if you're single, and you need a nice watch. All right. Thank you, D Will. My man D Will gave me a pat. I told D Will that we was doing this broadcast on Wednesday. I failed to do what I said I was going to do. I failed my man D Will in doing what I said I was going to do, and he's giving me a pass this time. He's probably giving me a pass because I'm not giving him an excuse. You see, men, we don't give ladies, I know this broadcast ain't about you, but let me give you a little insight on how men work. We don't give each other fucking excuses. Hey man, I fucked up, bro. I was busy. I didn't do it. I'm sorry. D. Will says, no problem, bro. Next time, do what you say you're gonna do. And I say, yes, sir. Conversation over. See how men work? Did you guys just watch what accountability looks like? That's what it looks like. That's how men do. Welcome to Accountability 101. All right. Let's continue. Ladies and gentlemen, what do men need to do to get a woman? You got to have a job long term. You got to be clean. You got to fix your teeth. You got to cut your hair. You got to buy a watch. And what you must do, fellas, and I'm sorry, this is going to be a tough one for many of you, but women got to do it to keep a man. You got to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, especially if it hurts you. This is something that we historically haven't done because we think that we're protecting somebody, but it doesn't work out for us long term. It just doesn't. Fellas, you got to tell the truth. Tell women the truth. End of story. That's the sentence. There's nothing else. You got to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. This is what you got to do. Now, here's the thing. Oftentimes, early in a relationship, you don't have to tell the truth to get her. But I'm going to tell you how to lose her real quick. The moment she finds out that you're a liar. The moment that she finds out that you're a liar or that you embellish the truth, especially modern women, they're not taking the shit. They're not listening to bullshit like women of yesteryear. You see, your mom and your grandfather, they tolerated lies. They did. They tolerated grandpa and papa and them lying. Women aren't tolerating that today, and that's one of the reasons why women are divorcing. You may think that you're lying to help her, protect her, to save her. Bruh, you're hurting yourself. Men, what we do now in 2022, in the 21st century gentleman, what he does is he tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and he omits nothing. You must tell the truth, whether it helps you or not. It just is what it is. I know that's going to be tough. This is one of the reasons why we can't get along, because women don't like to tell the truth either. They need to do it to keep a man, but you need to do it to get a woman. There's nothing else I can say about that, man. Fellas, the truth will set you free. You see what Nate said? The truth will set you free. If you have the balls, because that's what it takes. If you have the cojones to tell a woman the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, you are the motherfucking man to her. Oh, but I can't believe you did that. Yeah, I did. But I think it's important that you know. I think it's important that you know. Everybody, throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Lewis just blessed us with another $20 Cash App. He blessed us with $20 Cash App, 20 minutes ago? He just hit me with another $20 Cash App. Everybody, throw your ones up to Lewis Conyer.
Being number one isn't easy.
I'm gonna put Lewis Conyer on my community tab. Lewis, I'm gonna screenshot this Cash App you gave me. I'm just telling you. I know I told everybody I keep it. I really want to be private. Fuck all of that. Lewis done blessed me with $40 over at Cash App. I'm putting him on my community tab. Soldiers, throw your ones up to Lewis.
Being number one isn't easy.
What he's doing with giving me a Cash App is, like every super chat, YouTube keeps 30%. So YouTube is like, okay, you get $10. I'm only giving you $7, Shan. We're keeping $3. And then I pay taxes on the $7. When you guys give me the Cash App, I get the entire amount. So Lewis giving me 40 over there is like if he was to give me 40 over here and they kept 30%, so that would be 3, 6, 12, 40 minus 12. It would have been only $28. If he would have gave me $40 at YouTube as a super chat, I would have only received 28 of it. YouTube would have kept 12. But because Lewis gave me 40 at Cash App, I keep the whole 40. He's blessing the channel. Hua to my man Lewis Kanye.
Being number one isn't easy.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that blessing. I'm not sure where you are, but you watching. So shout out to Lewis Kanye. It's people like him that allows people like me to be here on a Friday night talking to you guys. And I would rather be nowhere else. There's no club I want to be at. There's no bar I want to go toss a couple back. I'd rather be right here talking to you guys. Thank you so much, Lewis. I appreciate you, bro. Fellas, you got to tell the truth to the women that you fuck with, man. You just do. And I know telling her the truth sometimes, I know it's easier to lie. One, it's easy to lie today, but you got to keep up that lie. You got to remember it. Remember, when you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Oh, but if I tell her the truth, man, she might not fuck with me. Maybe not. So if I tell her the truth, she might not like me as much. Maybe not. Or she might like you more. Oh, but Shan,
you can't handle the truth.
That's what you think. And I get most women can't handle the truth when they know they're dealing with somebody who's been lying to them from the get. But men that tell the truth from the get,
you can't handle the truth,
doesn't apply. Men who tell the truth from the onset, from the very beginning, that statement doesn't matter. It doesn't apply because women know that this motherfucker is keeping it 100 with me at all times. That doesn't really help him for what he just told me, but it actually does. I don't know why people don't understand that. There's so many people that lie unnecessarily. And men, you guys lie unnecessarily. Like, it's a lot of people that lie where they don't even have to. It's like, why are you lying about that? Like, if you told the truth, it wouldn't have made a difference. But now that I caught you lying, now you are like, you were here, but now you're here. Fellas, you got to tell the truth at all times. You do. The number 7 thing that you got to do if you want to get a woman, and I know this is going to be kind of tough for some of you guys. Listen to me though. And this is good for cold calls. For women that you just ran into, somebody you see on the street, somebody that's at the grocery store. Fellas, you got to have a sense of humor. Oh, but Shannon, I'm not funny. What the fuck do you want me to tell you, man? Listen, women like funny guys. Why do you think that ugly nigga that you know is crusty and ugly got all the women? Because he kept them laughing. I know how to keep a woman laughing. I know that's essential. Fellas, if you have a sense of humor, you get extra points to any woman. You want the fast track out of the friend zone? Be funny. It's so much shit going on in the world today, man. It's so much pressure. Now we have this new pox that's coming out. We just got out of Rona. Now we got this monkey thing, right? And it's people losing jobs and PPP and this, keeping your job is the raise. We don't even get raises nowhere. Like, who gets a raise, right? Just keeping your job is the raise. It's so much pressure on modern people in this modern economy in modern times. A sense of humor is a breath of fresh air, especially for a lot of women, brothers. And if you can be that funny guy, come on, man. Now, don't get me wrong. Non-funny men do get women, but you know who they get? Think about this. They get women that the women knew for a while before they got with them. They get, you know who the non-funny guy gets? Is his coworker that's known him for fucking 6 months to a year. Well, I know how he is. He's not really funny. He doesn't tell jokes. He's very serious all the time, but I love him because she's known him for a while. But if you want to get a woman that really kind of don't know you well, you got to make her laugh, brothers. This is how you get women. Yeah, but Shan, what do you want me to do? Go tell her a knock knock joke? Maybe. Knock knock. Who's there? Me. Me who? Me. The fuck? Open the door. She'll fucking bust out laughing. You gotta make a woman laugh, brothers. Sense of humor works. Women want to know that they can be open and laugh and be vulnerable with you, and laughter does that. Laughter is the doorway to vulnerability. If I can laugh with you, then I can tell you serious things about my life, which means that you'll be secure and you'll help me solve a lot of my problems. And that's what women look for in men. Bethany's over there laughing. Bethany's probably laughing at that knock knock joke. I made that knock knock joke up just now. I just made that knock knock joke up just now. I don't know. Fellas, you got to have a sense of humor. You do. I'm sorry. There's no way around it. If you are a serious dude and you don't know how to have a sense of humor, then you need to look for a woman that knows you long term. You will not meet a woman short. You will not run into somebody at Home Depot and get her number and you're not funny. It's not happening. You're not getting a number out of the line and you're not funny. It's not happening. It's not happening. You got to smile, those pearly whites. You got to show how clean you are. Them fingernails need to be clean. Your hair need to be cut. You need to smell good. And you need to bust a goddamn joke. It is what it is. Bethany says, look, my husband had the dad joke, so I enjoy the cheesy jokes. Exactly. Bethany, do me a favor. DM me on Instagram real quick. Just say, hey, Shan, you wanted me to DM you. Just do that. It's something I want to ask you. It's something I want to ask you, Bethany. So listen, fellas, you got to have a sense of humor. You got to be funny. Non-funny men only get women that they've known for a while. And if you're not around women, or you don't work around women, or you don't, your gym or wherever you live, or there's no women around, then you're going to be in a, you sucking, boy, you got to be, if you in a nightclub or you going to a bar, a place where people are expected to exchange information, to get to know each other, you got to have a sense of humor, man. You got to make them laugh. They were making jokes about me last month when we went to Philly, because we went to party on our first night. And they were like, this old nigga Shannon know how to party. I was partying. I don't know if anybody that was there is in the chat, but y'all remember when we went to downtown Philly and we went partying until like 3 a.m. or something? Remember what the fuck your boy Shan was doing? I was making them all laugh. But I know how to make people laugh. That's why oftentimes I get the outcomes that I get. Ladies and gentlemen, laughter is a doorway to the soul. Fellas, you got to figure it out. Next thing, fellas, you got to do. All right, we're going to wrap it up because it's only 9 things that you got to do. It's only 9 that you got to do. It's only 9 things you got to do to get women. Many of you guys are failing on these right here. Some of you guys have short-term jobs. You're bouncing around from jobs, but you're not keeping anything long-term. Women want a man that keeps she wants sustainability. She's looking for consistency in his job employment history. That's what women are looking for. Women want a man that's clean fingernails, clean clothes, nice crispy clothes, clean white shoes. She wants a man that smells good. You got to be immaculate, brothers, at all times, no matter where you're going. Fellas, you got to fix your teeth. When you smile, don't make a girl say, ooh. You got to smile and make her say, oh, okay. That's what you want. Fix your teeth. If they fucked up, get them fixed. Make that a priority. Trust me when I tell you. The next thing you got to do, fellas, you got to cut your hair weekly. You cannot cut your hair every month. You cannot trim your shit every 2 weeks. You can only do that if you're in a relationship. If you are single, you must cut your hair every week. Go buy some Conair $29.95 fucking clippers at CVS. Go get some clippers, bruh. Go buy some clippers, bro. Adjust the guard and keep your shit trimmed up until you can get to the barber to get the crispy cut. But the booger, you can't have a kitchen back here going on thinking that you're going to pick up women. They see that. They don't like it. Okay? Fellas, get yourself a watch. Get yourself a watch. Get a nice watch. You got to have a nice watch. An Apple Watch doesn't count. You got to have a nice watch. Women like men who are, women like punctuality. They like timely men. And a watch indicates that. So go get yourself a nice watch. It doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be hefty. You got to get you something nice that you can wear whenever you guys are going somewhere to an event. All right. The next thing you guys got to do, and this is a tough one that I know a lot of you guys aren't. First of all, I know a lot of you guys aren't doing the shit that I already named. But this one right here, telling the truth. Oh, man, that's going to be a tough one. But if you start telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth from all the women that you meet from today forward, you'll be doing yourself a fucking a solid. You'll be doing yourself a solid. Start telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now, here's the problem. You're going to run into liars. Keep telling the truth. Your truth has nothing to do with their lies. You don't match lies with lies. You match lies with truth. You match truth with truth. You tell truth at all times, fellas. Dirt comes out in the wash. Remember that. Fellas, you got to be funny. You got to have a sense of humor. It's important. I need you to have a sense of humor. All right. And the next thing that you have to be after being funny, fellas, this is tough. Most of you guys are not going to be able to do this. Most of you guys are not going to be able to do this. Some of you guys think that you don't have to. I bet if I look at your woman, I bet if I look at your dating history, I'd realize why it looks like shit. Fellas, this is what you got to do. I'm sorry. This is a requirement. You got to learn to listen. Fellas, you have to learn to listen intently. When a woman is talking to you, let me give you, I wish we could do some role play right now. Okay? I wish we can do some role play right now. Oh, Haikai says his secret weapon was being charming, funny, spontaneous on his third wife. Exactly. He knows. He knows. He knows. Okay, wait a minute now. Lewis just hit me with another $20 cash app. $20. Lewis Conyer hit me with a $20 cash app. That's 20, 20, 20. That's 60. That makes Lewis the stream sponsor, y'all. That makes Lewis the stream sponsor. You see Lewis right there? Soldier. $60. I know he ain't asking for it, but he's getting it. He is the stream sponsor, you guys. Lewis Conyer has sponsored the stream because he's blessed this channel with $60 worth of Cash Apps. And his payment on Cash App is more valuable than a super chat. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up. Hoorah!
Being number one isn't easy.
You know, we say hoorah 3 different ways, right? So the Army says hoorah. The Army says hoorah. Right? The Navy says hoorah. And the Marines say hoorah. The Marines say hoorah. Army says hoorah. And the Navy says hoorah. So hoorah to my man Lewis Conyer. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number
Conyer
one isn't easy.
for blessing the channel with $60 worth of Cash Apps. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for that blessing, man, and thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your continued support. I be watching some shows and people get Cash Apps and or blessings, and the content creator don't even acknowledge them, like, or barely acknowledge, like, thank you, and then keeps on going. It's like, how do you like gratitude? Is gratitude rare or something? Like, what the fuck? Like right now I should be talking about the show, but I don't want to talk about the show. I want to talk about Lewis, because Lewis has helped me. I see other shows that wait till all, I don't know how to really, I haven't gotten that popular yet that I want to wait to talk about all the support. I just want to stop what the fuck I'm doing and shout out the people that's helping in the middle of the broadcast. And maybe it doesn't do my channel really well because I'm breaking the show, but I'm almost like, so what? Shout out to Lewis, everybody. Throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Fellas, you have to listen to women. Now, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. We're Martians, they're Venetians. We don't speak the same language. Have you ever seen that movie, As Good as It Gets? Or no, Something's Gotta Give. I'm sorry. The movie called Something's Gotta Give, where I forget the name of the actor. But there's a scene in the movie, he says, well, how do you write women so well? He says, I take a man and I remove all reason and logic. How do you, because he's an author, right? He's in the movie, he's like an author. He's a book writer. And, you know, he writes about women. And like he was doing an interview, and in the movie he was doing an interview with like a newspaper or something. And the guy asked me, he said, well, how do you write women so well? And he says, I take a man. I think of a man. That's what he says. I think of a man, and then I remove all logic and reason. Women are from Venus. Men are from Mars. Venetians, Martians. We speak two different languages. Men are logical and use a lot of reason in their thinking. Women process stuff through an emotional filter. But fellas, if you don't listen to women, you will not get one. Even if you don't know what the fuck she's talking about, or you believe what the fuck she's talking about is nonsensical, listen anyways. And you got to do it with eye contact. I wish I could do it like a role play, but listen, when a woman is talking to you, you can't be doing this. Now, she might do this when you talking to her. Yeah. Keep going. I'm listening. That's not going to work, bro. That's not going to work with women. Sorry. You know what you got to do when women talk to you and she's telling you something that matters to her? This. Really? Oh, wow. Okay. So keep going. Damn. Serious? You must stop what you're doing, fellas, and look at her in the eyes and shut your mouth and listen. We are wired logically, so we dismiss emotionally charged issues, but you got to stop doing that, fellas. You have to listen intently to women. It's just, it's a prerequisite. You got to do it. I know it's tough, and oftentimes you don't want to hear that shit. You don't want to hear it, but this is what you got to do to get her. I'm telling you what you got to do to get her, not what to do to keep her. If you want to get her, you got to listen to her. Women want a man who will listen to them. Even when it sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher, even when what she's saying reminds you of fingernails on a chalkboard. Suffer through it. Suffer through it. Listen to your woman or the woman that you're trying to get. Use your eye contact. That matters to her. Sometimes they'll realize the shit that they're saying was fucking stupid. They may not realize it at the time. They'll realize it later. But you know what's going to stick with them? The fact that you still listen to it. All you got to do is just give her a little attention, man. Pay attention to her. You did that with your children, didn't you guys? You remember when your daughter or your son was just a little bitty baby and they were just babbling, blah, 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 blah. You didn't understand what the fuck they were saying, but you was just talking like, really? Are you serious? Dang. Okay. You did that for your children to help develop them for confidence in speaking. You know how important that was when they were 2 and 3 years old. So you can help develop their confidence in speaking. So you had full conversations with a baby that you had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. What makes you think women are any different? She may be telling you about some shit that you don't want to fucking hear, bruh. But you trying to get her, right? Now you already look fly. You already keep your hair cut. You already brush your teeth. You smell good. You wear clean clothes. Your shoes are white. There's no dirt on your fingernails, right? You got a job. But now you guys are out somewhere. You're not eating. Maybe you guys just took a little walk and you're sitting by the fountain, right? Maybe you went and grabbed a couple ice cream cones or some shit. And she's telling you about something. Don't be looking off while she's talking to you. No, stop, look at her and say, yeah, keep going. Boy, her panties are getting wet on every word. She's getting moist on every word. I'm just telling you what you need to know, bro, if you want to get a woman. I'm just telling you what you need to know. You have to listen intently to women. It may drive you nuts, because it fucking certainly drives me nuts. But you still got to do it. Sorry. I didn't make the rules, man. I'm just giving you I'm just reciting them to you. I didn't make the rules. I'm just a 50-year-old OG that knows what the fuck he's talking about. And I'm trying to save you a whole lot of headache, heartache, money, and time. Y'all hear me when I'm on my CTO show. Check this out show. Hey, my name is Mr. Shannon. I hope you learned something. And I'm just trying to save you some heartache, headache, money, and time. That's all I'm doing, brothers. Listen intently to the women that you're interested in, man. That's the way you get them. And last thing you must do to get a woman. The last thing that you must do to get a woman. You got to check on her, bro. Now, remember, to keep a woman, there's 4 things you got to do. All men must do. This is what we're charged to do on the planet. 4 P's. Protect, provide, problem solve, and procreate. Procreating is easy. Everybody, all of y'all, we know how to fuck, right? But problem solve, protect, and provide, that's how you keep your woman. But you know what a woman is checking to see? Just like up at have a job, which is the provide part. Checking on her is the protection part. See, there's 2 of the P's that women are going to check for in advance before you can even get a chance to sniff some pussy. Before you can even get a chance to talk to her. She's going to make sure that you have the capacity to complete 2 of those P's. Provide and protect. Now, provide is making sure that you got a long-term job, not a fly-by-night job, not working as a fucking... Who's at my driveway camera? Anyways, it's probably my neighbor. Not checking to... A woman is going to check for long-term job employment, because that is going to give her the peace of mind to know that you will be able to provide in the event you guys create a family. That is part of hypergamy. That's just what women want. That's just what I'm sorry, that's what women want. All women, and they've always wanted this. It's baked in the cake. It's part of there's nothing they can do about it. Even if they don't want to do anything about it, that's what they want. The other P is protection. Well, how can a woman find out if you are the type of guy who can protect her? You're checking on her. Protection is desired by all women. Lakeisha wants to be protected. She does. Bethany wants to be protected. Lady Navoa wants to be protected. It's true. All women want protection. Wait, what's number 3? Number 3 of what? The list? It's on the screen. Unless you're talking about the 3 P's. The 3 P's is provide, protect, problem solve, and procreate. Provide, protect, problem solve, and procreate. This is where you ever heard whenever you talk to women. Who's in my driveway? I want a guy that can show me, that can teach me something. That's the problem solve part. That's the number 3. Whenever you ask women, what are you looking for in a man? Oh, I want somebody who can show me something, teach me things, take me places, and show me things that I don't know. That's the problem solve that they're looking for. That's the problem solve they're looking for. That's the 3rd of the 4 P's. If you're talking about number 3 here, we're just talking about fix your teeth. But listen to me, fellas, you will have to check on the woman that you're interested in. Listen, I'm sorry, man. If that girl in the hallway, listen, okay, guys, let me tell you something. You want to seal the deal with a chick? You want to seal the deal with a chick that you think is bad, that she lives in your apartment building? Now, you already crispy. You clean. You smell good. You keep a haircut, right? You already got the job. You good to go, right? You rock nice, you rock nice watches. You're funny, but you hadn't got a chance to talk to her yet. Let me tell you something. If you checking on her, hey, I'm just making sure you're okay. Hey, you know what? I'm running over to the store. Do you need anything? You know, a gallon of milk for $4, some shit like that. Some eggs. What do eggs cost? $3.99 for a dozen? Hey, are you okay? I noticed that you look kind of rough today. If you need anybody to talk to, let me know. I'm here. How was your day? How did it go? So really, what happened? Are you serious? Okay. Well, if you need help with that, let me know. I can probably help you out a little bit. I'm not gonna do too much because I'm not your man. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see who the fuck is in my driveway. Hold on, y'all. Is that a cat? Oh no, that's a spider web. I got a spider web in my fucking camera lens. All right, I'll go get it later. Hopefully it doesn't bother me too much on the rest of this broadcast. Ladies, tell the truth. You want a man that's going to be able to provide you some security to some degree. Fellas, if you want to show a woman early that you have the ability to be the kind of man who can protect his woman, his children, his family, his household, his domain, his castle, show her that you're just checking on her. I don't mean that you got to spend no money. You ain't got to fucking simp. You ain't got to fucking break bread. You just need to check on her. Just make sure that she needs to know that you're the guy that's going to check on her, as opposed to the other dude that's going to be like, all right, you know, there's a meme I put out there. The difference, women look for the two different kind of men. One man that's going to, when she tells him something that went on, he says, damn. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Versus the other guy that says, I got you. Women want a I got you man. She want a guy that's going to say, I got you. I was talking about 2 years ago after me and my ex divorced. She was telling me about this guy that she was considering dating. And her dog, because she had just picked up a Great Dane, and her dog had ripped the screen, because the dog is a Great Dane. He ripped the screen out of the window. You know how all windows, you know, you open the window, you got a screen to keep flies and shit out. The dog messed up the screen. She told the dude about it, and he was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. I said, avoid that nigga. And she learned later what the fuck I was talking. I said, don't fuck with him. He said, what? He said, oh, damn, that's crazy. Like the dog, the Great Dane, like jumped up on the windowsill, and I guess his paws had knocked out the screen and kind of ripped it. So it just needed to go get, go to Home Depot, $6 for, a roll of screen, get the little rubber stuff that go around, just put a new screen in, right? It's nothing. She knew how to do it too. But when she told him about that, he was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. And that was it. And I said, oh, you don't want that nigga. Get rid of him. He's going to be a waste of your time. And lo and behold, he was. Women don't want a guy that's going to say, oh, damn, that's crazy. She want a guy that's going to say, well, okay, well, let's run over to Home Depot. You know what you need to get? I could take you over there, or I could go with you. We could try to fix it together. Get the screen. The roller screen is going to be $6, and maybe get us a new rubber outside ring, and get the little tool that it's going to be a $15 fix to get. That's what you want. That's what women are looking for. Check on her. Not just be oh, damn, that's crazy, nigga. Be well, what you need, nigga? How can I help, nigga? Boy, those little heart eyes and shit, that, emoji, that's what happens when she hears that. And you may not need to do nothing. And I'm not telling you to spend a penny. But a woman wants to know that you have the capacity to protect her. And if you don't show that or display that early on, then you can forget about getting her. You can forget about getting her, man. That's just what it is, bro. I'm sorry. She may not even need your help. She just wants to know that it's there in the event that she can't get it done herself. Check on her, man. Fellas, trust me. If you are able to do these 9 things that I just laid out, congratulations, you've just captured the woman of your own. The woman that you want, not the woman that likes you. I ain't talking about her. You don't even want her. I'm talking about if you were to learn to do these 9 things that I just listed right here. Where's it at? Right here. You do these 9 things that I just listed right here. You just got the woman that you want. Too many of you niggas won't do it though. Too many guys won't do this list of 9 things. You guys don't put no effort in nothing. So you don't get the outcomes that you're looking for. But if you do this, trust me, get 14 pair of underwear. Get rid of all your dingy t-shirts. Change your wardrobe around. Get some crispy white sneakers and keep them white. Okay? Get some smell good. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to tell you to get cologne. I'm not going to tell you to get body spray. Get some smell good and use it all the time. That shit should wear out. You should, one can should not last a month. It shouldn't last a month. Remember I told you that you need to get 2 bottles of mouthwash. This is why you get two. Damn. This is why you get 2 bottles of mouthwash. BCAAs, I'll be drinking all day. You get 1 bottle that you're using and 1 bottle to replace it when that bottle is gone. And then you use that empty bottle as a reminder to go replace it. You never just buy one of anything. You don't buy 1 bottle of lotion. You don't buy 1 tube of toothpaste. You don't buy 1 bottle of mouthwash. You don't buy 1 pack of floss sticks. What you do is you buy 2 of everything and you keep that extra one in the cabinet in the bathroom or under the sink, so that when you run out of one, you can immediately grab another one to replace it, and now you have an empty bottle that you throw in the passenger seat of your car to remind you to go to Target. But you can't run to Target right away. When you buy 2 of everything, you're never out of anything. You hear me? When you buy 2 of everything, you're never out of anything. And you're not rushed to go replace it. You don't have to go get it today. Oh, damn, all my soap is gone. You should have bought 2 packs of the soap, so that when you break open the next one, you can keep a wrapper from one to remind you to go get another one. When you use all of the mouthwash in 1 bottle, you don't have to rush to CVS or Target or wherever you get your mouthwash from to replace it that day. You can get it at your leisure. You can wait till the weekend. Why? Because you had a backup bottle. Get 2 of everything, brother. That's how we do. Get some smell good and you be good. If you do the things on this list right here, you will get the woman you want. I dare you to challenge me. There is no man on planet Earth who was single and wanted a woman that he actually liked, by the way. There is no man on planet Earth who was single who wanted a woman that he actually liked that did all 9 of these things right here and didn't get her. I just got another cash app. A cash app. Lewis just hit us with another cash app, y'all. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Lewis keeps blessing this channel with another. He just hit me with another cash app. Lewis just hit me with another cash app. He just did it again. Shout out to Lewis. I got to update. Where's my update at? Shot clock. Stream sponsor. Lewis Conyer is now at $70. He keeps blessing us, you guys. He keeps blessing us. Now he's at 70. Shout out. Everybody throw your ones up to Lewis.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to Lewis. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if the microphone picked up the Cash App coin drop. You know, it's like sounds like a bunch of coins are falling. But I got in here. I wish I could show you. It's Lewis Conyer sent you $20. Thanks for the game. Lewis Conyer, $20. Lewis Conyer, $20. And then Lewis Conyer, 10. He keeps blessing the channel. Thank you, Lewis, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Soldiers, please throw your ones up.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
To let him know that we acknowledge him. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Listen, fellas. If you do all 9 things I'm talking right here, you'll have 100% success. You'll have 100% success. You will have 100% success 100%, not 99%, not 95%, not 70%. You will have 100% success in getting the woman that you want. I know that most of you won't do all of them though. So I ain't worried about it. I won't have to give you your money back if you were actually paying for this game, because I know that you wouldn't have done all 9 things. Something that you would have failed on, and far too many of you are failing at it. But for those that want success, that's what you got to do. In fact, this is what Pookie is doing to take your woman. Fellas, these are the things that Pookie is doing. That's how he's getting your girl. That's how in the Army we call him Jody. That's how Jody got your girl and gone. That's how Jody got your girl and gone. Listen, guys, just follow my lead and do what I'm telling you to do. Do you guys want to talk to me? I'm going to drop the link right now. I want you guys to pull up. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. I'm going to give you a quick intermission, and then I want you to dial in. Anybody want to talk to me right now? This is a call-in show. The lines will be open as soon as the intermission is done with.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios todo lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón, porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Yeah. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Yeah. Money work. De corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. De corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz.
Money World. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Yo to the news.
Money world.
Look at Asia, y'all. Shout out to Asia, aka from California, West Coast. Western region, aka, baby. All right, we back. I went to go fix my driveway. I had to fix my driveway. I had a cobweb. These spiders, man. I don't know where you guys are from, everybody, but out here in LA, we got spider issues. These motherfuckers will build webs on your car. The spiders will overnight, you could have your car detailed Friday night, Saturday morning, You'll have a whole cobweb built between the side view mirror and the side of your car. There's something about this side view mirrors on cars in LA that these spiders that just build a whole web. Man, these motherfuckers build webs fast. My assistant cleans all the exterior cameras on my house to make sure, and she just did it like Wednesday. This motherfucker had a full web right in front. It was setting off my my alarm system, where the camera system let me know somebody's in the driveway, but nobody was there. It was a damn spider web. Anyways, I had to clean it off. It's good to go. Nobody called in? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I knew y'all wouldn't go call in because it was all facts today. There's no push. Don't give me it ain't no pushback. There's no pushback. Do these 9 things and you will get the woman you want. Period. You do these 9 things and you'll get the woman you want. Period. That's just the way it is. Now, if you fail to do one of them, you cannot do 8 and think you're going to get her. You got to do all 9, brother. Make it a point. Print this out. Write it down. Put it on your refrigerator. Do all 9 things and watch your life change. It's just the way it is. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't let Pookie take your girl by doing the shit that you guys won't do. Far too many men are unwilling to do these things. And it's not a lot, man. Effort. Remember, lack of effort is the #1 reason why people get divorced in America. I know they write down unreconcilable differences. I know they say they cheat. I know money and all. Lack of effort is the #1 overreaching reason why people get divorced in America. Somebody doesn't give a fuck. Fellas, start giving a fuck, especially about these 9 things that I've listed right here. You do that and you'll get the woman that you want. All right. Let's do the chat contest, everybody. I'm going to close. I hope everybody types salute in the chat. Let's close the entries. Let's close the entries. Where's the system? System, tell me that it's closed. Okay, cool. New entries into this show. This show's live chat contest has stopped. And so we're going to pick a winner. And the winner is Sam C. Sam C is the winner of tonight's chat contest. Sam C. See, I didn't look at the chat. My system, Streamlabs, said, look, Sam C has won the free gift card. Sam C, follow the instructions. You won the contest of the evening and you get the gift card, bro. Or I'm not sure if Sam is a woman, or it could be Samuel, or it could be Sammy. I'm not sure. Samantha. I'm not sure. Sam, you won. Sam, you won. And listen, I'm Mr. Shan. I'm the man with the plan. I've been there, I've done that, and not much surprises me, and you, my friends, are dismissed.
Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere beber. Pa' que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca en él. Como que ella quiere disfruta la noche, lo anormal. Creo que el novio teme que su relación va a terminar. Se da cuenta que no necesita a alguien más. Quiere un selfie para su Instagram. Ella ya no quiere relación, alguien que diga su condición, que solamente le dé traición, para después llegar con un perdón. Quiere hangar y ser de esos babies que goza la vida y lo hacen como esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere beber. Pa' que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca en mí, que yo parezca en mí. No tiene sueños,
presente en sus sueños. Nos ponemos risueños con un norteño y mi flow brasileño. Yo te juro que es bueno, ya me doy el palo. Ese empate si lo desigualo. Le gusta lo nasty y lo malo. Me traje un regalo. Ella ya no quiere relación. Alguien que diga su condición, que solamente le dé traición, pa' después llegar con un perdón. Quiere hangar y ser de esos pibis que goza la vida y lo hacen como esa chica quiere selfie, selfie. Ella quiere ver, pa' que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, que yo dime todo lo que ella quiere, nada ha sido regalado. Entre más independiente, más quiero estar a su lado. Esas nenas, mata, es que más. Ella está plena la noche entera. Esa chica quiere selfie, ella quiere ver, pa' que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, que ella quiere selfie.